Beachside Veterinary Clinic, and I'm here to help you out with some questions you may have about dog behavior and dog socialization. I have two helpers here today. Here's Dizzy. She's a 9-year-old Australian Shepherd, and she's very obedient dog, very kind dog, sweet dog, and we've had her since she was a little puppy. And I have Lexi, who's going to ask us some of these questions that we hear time and time again.
Dr. Sovereigns, when should my dog start obedience training?
We think dogs should start obedience training just immediately when you get them. If you get them as a puppy, you'll want to enroll them in a puppy class. I think they take them, you just start your vaccines and they will continue to be vaccinated and be current as the classes go on. They say puppies learn something new every day, so what we want them to do is learn the right things. If it's not a puppy and it's an older dog that you've adopted or acquired, again, you want to start with a routine right off the bat, where their food is, where their water is, where they're expected to go potty, their leash, walk. And dogs love repetition and they love a schedule. So they should probably pick up your habits of your family pretty quickly.
What are the most important basic commands my dog should know?
I think the most really important question ever is to know to come, because if any time there's a squirrel that ran across the yard or a car coming by or a child or aggressive dog or a rainstorm and you need your dog to come as quickly back to you as possible, come is, I think, the number one thing they should know. Sitting is great. Sitting is great when you go to your front door to greet a guest, that they might sit and behave. They might sit and behave before they get fed. Certainly don't want them jumping on you when you're eating your dinner. So sit is a very, very good command to know. I think another one might be off. Off the bed, off the chair, off the wall, off the back seat of the car, whatever it is, so that they know that that wasn't where they were supposed to be. And the last one I think is really important is teaching them, like, drop it. Dogs that pick up anything, they might pick up an acorn, a leaf, a grape that fell in your house, any type of plant, maybe a piece of gum on a walk. They need to understand that drop it really means to drop that out of their mouth. And of course we know it's for their safety. They don't know why we're asking them to do that. Those are the things I think are the 4 basic things for them to know.
And how can I socialize my new puppy?
First of all, be sure you've taken them to a veterinarian first. Make sure that they're healthy. Get them started on their vaccines. The vaccines don't have to be completed in order to be able to meet new people and new animals. Make sure that the people whose animals you meet are also vaccinated and well taken care of. They have flea control and they're current on their vaccines. But what you want to do is you want to get them started right away. We want them to see, they used to say 400 people between the ages of 8 weeks and 16 weeks. So quite a lot to do, but you might want to go to a park and sit down and have different people and animals approach you or walk by you, see airplanes, trains, the wind, the rain, all those kind of things are all helping with socialization.
And should my dog be punished for bad behavior?
No, they don't need to be punished. What you want to do is first avoid bad behavior. If you had a dog that potties in a bedroom, close the bedroom door. If you know they may be aggressive because their food or special toys on the floor, then pick that up so that they don't guard that toy. So try to avoid problems to begin with, and always use positive behavior and distract them and be able to have them do the right behavior and reward them.
Is my dog too old to be trained?
I don't think they're ever too old to be trained. For a lot of reasons. You may move to a new house, you may get new pets, you may have babies, you may, a lot of things may change with your work schedule, and we're always changing, and they need to be able to change along with us. They definitely want to please, and so find out what motivates them. Is it playing ball? Is it food? And then be able to do something and reward them the way they like to be rewarded.
And what should I look for in a dog trainer?
I think that maybe you should ask a veterinarian for recommendations, maybe your neighbors for recommendations, meet them or read reviews on their website, and then make sure that they have the same goals that you do, which is a good dog, and they believe in the same type of training principles that you do, which would be positive reinforcement. trainers are usually very knowledgeable, they're very patient, they're very calm. They've probably seen most everything before and probably have some very good recommendations for how for you to be most successful with your dog.
And what vaccinations are needed for dog training classes?
All the dogs should have a distemper and parvo vaccine for sure. Also, they need to have a bordetella, which we commonly call kennel cough, on board. Some boarding facilities, and grooming and boarding and daycare and obedience facilities will recommend the canine influenza vaccine as well. And then certainly when they're old enough, at 12 to 16 weeks, they need to have their rabies vaccine.
And what is environmental enrichment, and how can it help my dog's behavior?
Environmental enrichment is really a lot of interactions that you can have with your dog. For instance, when you have puppies, if you take them for long walks and get them outside and they've seen different things, they're going to come in and be tired. You can play inside games. Dogs love to play hide and seek. You can hide and then call them and they'll come running looking for you. There's such things actually as dog puzzles where you have food and they have to do a certain little activity to get the food. That exercises their brain a lot. And I was thinking of one other thing. Those are the main things. Tired animals are good animals, they're happy animals, they behave better. Some people take them to daycare so that they've had a whole fun day and experience, and they come in and they sleep a little bit better that day and the next day. But they love, one of the most fun things a dog loves is to explore an environment. They just love to go for a walk, they love to smell things and see things. So all of that is part of their environmental enrichment.
If you have any questions regarding dog training and socialization, please give us a call. We would love to hear from you.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.